Hello. Greetings. Daz Wild Outdoors here again. I'm in an area in Northumberland called Rayleighs. I've been here 6 times. Not in this exact spot, just around the area. I've had to plough through that wood just to get here. I thought it would have been an opening, but it's more of a dead end inside this forest. I'm using this fallen tree as like shelter, like from the wind. There is a bit of a breeze and I think it's going to rain later on, so the midges are at bay at the minute. I'm in a hammock this time. It's the first time I've ever camped in a hammock. I tested it out 2 weeks ago at my Ullswater Wildcamp, but I didn't sleep in it. So I'm going to sleep in a hammock for the first time tonight, so that should be interesting. I've never slept on my back before. I'm usually a side sleeper, so we'll see how that goes. I've got a book, so I'm going to just read that later on in my hammock and basically just read till I fall asleep. So that's all I'm going to do now. Just pitch me tent, and put me hammock up. I don't have an under blanket for it. Apparently you need one, but I'm protected from the wind at the minute, and it is in the summer, so I should be fine. Right, I'm just waffling for the sake of it now, so basically enjoy the ride, folks. And there we have it. The Covacure
hammock.
2-man hammock, as stated in my last wild camping video, but this time I'm actually going to be sleeping in it. It's got a midgie net, which is much needed, but to be fair, it's a little bit breezy, so the little buggers are at bay. But yeah, that's it. I'm thinking about putting my roll mat in it. I haven't got an under blanket for it, but I don't think I'll need one in this weather. So there you go. I'm going to get me roll mat inside. And here's just the carnage of my equipment. I've got my camping seat there. I've had to buy some extra paracord because I'm going to need it for my poncho. And again, as stated on my last video, I only got one stretcher paracord. So it was sagging on one side, the midgie net. So there you go. It's all up now. Spotty dog. Nice bottle of Hoegaarden for later. You know, the original Belgian wheat beer. Anno 1445. Can anybody tell me what anno means? Please Google it and leave it in the comments. Much needed, because I get bit to death. I do. One of them, I was only going to bring one beer, but I had that in the fridge and I haven't had it, drank it for a while, so, well, obviously, well, here it is now. Pasta bolognese, I had some of that at Haweswater. Beans and sausages, it's been out with us for a few camps now, but you all know I bring too much food out. Better than too little. Protein chocolate porridge for tomorrow. Yes, please. Just gives you that bit of energy you need to pack up and skedaddle, doesn't it? Just bits and bobs in there, hat and that. Tablet, lighter fuel, things like that. I mean fire lighters, because I'm lazy. It's a nice little colourful insect there, isn't it? Let's have a look at it, so it doesn't fly away. Check it out. biggest insects I've never seen. It's a bit camera shy like. Right, okay, what else do I have? I've got vanilla crisp rice protein bar. It's always good to take camping with protein bars. Some of them, cookies. I've got a minty bean salad. I think I'll have that now. Might as well get it out the bag, eh? Chicken and mushroom, super rice and sauce. Just in case. Protein shake. Right, so there's all my food and drink for the night. It's about 6 o'clock now, so I think I'm pretty sorted like. I'm gonna have that minty bean salad, and I might well, I will have me beans and sausages later. I just bought the bolognese from Go Outdoors because I went in for an under blanket for my hammock. Didn't have one, but as usual, I always come out with something, even if I didn't need it. But on a positive note, I will use that on a future camp. My next camp, I think I'm going to be at either Haweswater or Benetiv. Right, so I'm going to tidy up this carnage, pump my roll mat up, and start eating me minty bean salad. And I might even be bold enough to crack open a whole garden. Nice beer that, like, if any of you are curious about it, give it a whirl because it's lovely. So yeah, that's all my food, and just gonna get settled now. Nice time of night up here, like, breeze is starting to kick right in. So I'm just going to unpack, get everything organised, and then eat my food and start making a fire. Wasn't that much of a hike in, so I'll bring a bit extra weight this time. So I brought my seat. I know there's been a couple of Wild Campers review seats and that. Some of them look really lightweight. Well, this one isn't bad, but I'm sure the other ones I've seen are a little bit lighter. But there's my chair, and I'll show you the windbreak that I've got. Don't know what the focus is going to be like, but yeah, you see the tree there? That's going to give us shelter. So I'm going to make me fire just behind there, just left of the chair. I'm going to move the chair, obviously. Yeah, have a little fire there. I love having fires in woods, like. It's so cosy and nice. Just wrap up all this bungee cord. Ugh. Nice. Not bad this, you get about, it must be at least 25 metres of it, like. Stuff I've used there, and this, £3. But I think you can get, a 100, I don't know if it's a bit 100 metres, but I know it's quite a distance. You can get big thick rolls of it in army shops for tenner. And if you're setting up bashes and stuff, you're going to need a bit of paracord because bungees just won't cut it unless you've got about 50 of them. Yeah, I'm not at work tomorrow, so I thought I would come out for a cheeky Thursday night camp. As you do when you're a wild man like myself. Just love the outdoors, you know. It's free and it's awesome. It's great on your own, it gives you that solitude, you know. But it's really good having a friend here as well, so you can have a little bit of a crack on that. But that's always good. Either way, it's awesome. Right, tidy up some of this. I'm going to put this over there, over the top of the tent in a bit. British Army DPM basher. Oh, I forgot to mention as well, I've got cheeky Greg's pasty. There's my little book for later on. I think it's time for the Woodland hat, courtesy of Jack Pike. Get some good stuff there, Jack Pike, like. It's mainly fisherman stuff, you know. And I ain't a fisherman. Wine gums as well. Brought 3 pillars because I found that these camping pillars they get thin, so I reckon you need about 3 of them. There you go, nice and comfortable. Let's see if I can fix me radio aerial. Times like this I need a bit of sellotape. Hopefully that'll be enough, we'll see, eh? Aye, that'll do. But obviously I'll start filming when the camera's off. Right, it ain't gonna set up itself, is it? Right, I'll show you once it's set up. Right, there's the setup. I got my tarp over the top the best I can. It's going to cover us from all the rain. I've got all my kit underneath because I don't know if you can hear this. There's a bit of thunder in the background. I've gotten a little tarp there just to sit under. So there's the setup. Hopefully I won't get a full-on thunderstorm. I'll be able to make a fire. But if not, if it does rain, I'll just raise that a little bit and have a fire underneath there. So I'm gonna have my beans now, my minty beans, and I think I'll crack open the whole garden, get back underneath here before the rain starts. So I don't want my DSLR knacking up. But yeah, hopefully it's going to be a comfortable sleep. We shall see.
Whistling in the woods because I can.
You bugger. You can't knock a bit of woodland camping for seclusion, can you? There's nobody seeing us here, like. So if I have a fire later on, it should be good. Just a medley of beans, just lots and lots of beans here, like. I'm gonna tuck in and just get some calories back inside me, because you burn a few calories getting to location, like. Not that it was a gnarly one, but you know, just setting up and all that. You've got butter beans, kidney beans, haricot beans, etc, etc, sweet corn, not that nice, like, but good food, so I'll eat it. You don't really want to watch me eat beans, do you?
What you've got is you've got a Mesolithic, it was a dried out lake bed now, but this is where people lived sort of 12,000 years ago, and they've dug up several of these deer scapulets with antlers on. And a lot of the persuasion wanted to go to these were shamanic headpieces. I personally feel that they were adornments for hunting successfully, but you can see where they're going. Now, I have a very interesting pendant that I reproduced, and it has these fascinating markings on. It's not a drawing. It looks like an agreement, and it was found a few years ago. But it really is like linear marks and
today's, you know, from today's modern mind, looking back at that and thinking about it, we can't really decide what they're saying, but it's definitely configurative thought. So that's, you know, then when you move into the Neolithic, where you're getting your farming and you're getting that opportunity for people to start settling down, then you get a massive persuasion of spirituality, you know, with all of the stone circles and a whole persuasion. I mean, just alone this burial mound, considering putting, I would say I'm standing on 300 tons of topsoil.
Pretty interesting, this, like.
Yeah,
Of Stone Age life.
Yeah. Well, it's been really interesting to talk to you, and you do courses and you can teach people how to live like cavemen too, as well.
I've got a range of courses. I've got a Facebook
Caveman courses, eh?
profile. If people went there and had a look, they'd quite quickly come up to speed with whether they like what I'm up to, and then they could find my website from there.
So just
and
search
see what them. Yeah, just type in Will Lord and that really does the job.
And final question, do you have to have a beard to get the most out of it?
I think beard's fairly essential unless you're a female. But
That's me covered then.
Nice,
friend of mine, you know.
nice to talk to you, Will. Thanks for being with us.
Thanks for having us on. All the best.
That's Will Lord there. Just search Will Lord on...
Now that was a pretty interesting radio interview. Someone called Will Lord talking about Neolithical life and survival. Good stuff.
Between Aldgate Junction 17 at Prestwich and near Merseyside, the M53 southbound, the lane blocked for a breakdown near Junction 3, which is the Woodchurch exit. Now if you spot any other problems, do call in on 0330 123 0184. That's the latest. I'm Adam Ward.
Right, that's enough now because I want to listen to the radio. Excuse me. You might see me later on. You might not, because it's 8:20 now. Time's flown over. So I'm just gonna stop filming now and chill out. Catch you later. Before I choke on a pea. A bean, should I say. I stand corrected.
Nice backdrop for the fire. Gives it a little bit cover.
Almost looks like a scene from the Stone Age, doesn't it? Peace. The pinnacle of woodland camping. The perfect storm, as it were. As long as you've got enough firewood, preparation. The best caveman keeps his fire the longest lit. Right, I've getting up about 9 o'clock. It is about 10 o'clock now. I've been packing up. I've had a reasonably good sleep. And I've got that little scent stick there just burning away just to keep the flies away. Good little tip if you're coming into forests. You know those little, it's like black plasticine, you can just roll it up. That's it there. You can get it in like head shops, hippie shops, you know. It's basically like a scent stick. I think they use it in India to keep away the flies from the food in the busy markets. Because it doesn't smell that great, it just keeps the flies away, you know. So I bring a bit out sometimes when I'm camping because it does keep the midges away. Good little tip. Nescafe Original 3-in-1 Lazy Man's coffee. Heat the water, put it in. Yeah, those hammocks, when you get in them, if you're not used to them, I don't get seasickness, but it's a little bit, I felt a little bit dizzy, you know, with the rocking and that. And also, this might be a good little tip as well. If you're a male and you need a wee inside a hammock, I would recommend getting a bottle or something, maybe a litre bottle, something like that, because it's really awkward getting back into it and getting comfortable. So I'm not going to waffle, I'm just going to cook me I'm just going to boil me water and make me coffee. Right, people, thanks for watching. It's a wrap. I've packed everything up. All the rubbish has been picked up. I've basically left no trace at all other than the fire there. I've left the basically left the wood there in that spot. I'm not going to bother clearing it up because I think I'll be back here again, and I'll be using that very spot there, so all good. Yeah, so woodland camping, it's good to do now and again. The perks of that is generally you're not going to be climbing too high, so the hikes aren't too arduous, and it's just nice to get into like deep woodland now and again, you know, because it offers seclusion and basically peace, and you can have a fire without it drawing too much attention, you know. So on that note, hammock camping, it's alright, but I prefer a tent. The benefits of hammock camping though, when you're in places like this and there's like zero flat spots, a hammock is the only option sometimes. I slept better than I thought I would actually, and I also managed to roll over on my side and that, which I didn't think I'd be able to do in a hammock. I think it's due to it being a two-man one, and it comes up like that, you know what I mean, so when you're in it you can't see from left to right. And when the sun started coming up this morning, it was actually shining onto the hammock, but usually in a tent I'd be boiling by then, but it created some kind of like shield, basically like a heat shield. So all in all, I'd give hammock camping probably a 6 out of 10, whereas a tent camping, if you've got a flat spot, you're talking a good 9 out of 10, aren't you? And a 10 out of 10's your bed, isn't it? So, right, enough of the waffle. This woodland camp's been great. The fire was awesome, really cosy on a night. Another benefit to hammock camping, I'm thinking, was reading a book. It was just nice to read a book in a hammock, you know, and fall asleep too. So on that note, thanks for watching, people. And I endeavour to get out pretty soon. Laters.